Public service salary scheme to be raised during cabinet meeting next week. And government approves annual allocation of 1 billion ringgit over the next 10 years for Felda. Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. With you on July the 12th, the El Nino weather phenomenon is expected to peak at the end of this year until the beginning of 2024 with a probability of over 90%. The Malaysia's Meteorological Department made Malaysia sit. This is due to the warming of the ocean surface, temperature in the central and eastern tropical Pacific Oceans. In a statement on Friday, Meta Malaysia said that according to a new update from the World Meteorological Organization (WMO), El Nino occurs on average every 2 to 7 years, and the episodes usually last 9 to 12 months. It added in early 2024. The El Nino phenomenon is expected to have a more significant impact when it is set to reach its peak, where the country will experience prolonged hot and dry weather. Met Malaysia also states that this can cause an increase in temperature and a reduction in rainfall, as well as transboundary health occurrence if the burning of forests and peatlands are not controlled. Therefore, the department advised the public not to engage in open burning and to reduce outdoor activities. The body of male individual found at 9:20 a.m. on Friday by search and rescue operation personnel has been identified as 24 years old Muhammad Fikri Saliman, who was one of the 10 people swept away by a water surge at Jeram Air Putih last Saturday. Commandant District Police Chief Superintendent Hanya Ramlan said the identity of the new body recovered was confirmed by fingerprints at the Sultanah Nur Zahira Hospital in Kuala Terengganu. He added that the condition of the body after 7 days made it impossible for a physical confirmation by the next of kin. Fikri's remains have been handed over to his family members for funeral arrangement and will be buried at the Kampung Pari Kuda Muslim Cemetery in Batu Pahat, Johor on Saturday. Meanwhile, Friday's search and rescue operation for the last remaining victim, 14 years old Putri Nur Fatim Kari, was called off at 5 p.m. due to unfavorable weather. The operation was expected to resume on Saturday at 7:30 a.m., focusing on points of interest in 3 sectors, especially sector when most of the victims were found. Prior to this, 10 individuals, including 9 members of the family hailing from Felda Lepa Hile in Kuantan Pahang, were reported to have come to Jeram Air Putih for a picnic on Saturday before being swept away in the water surge incident. International report with us reporter Zahida Salim for the latest news.
With me, Zahida Binti Salim in World News. Today's topic: Nigeria security forces killed 3 fugitives in shootout. Amman, 3 men, including the prime suspect in the death of policemen at the end of last year, were killed in clashes with Jordan's elite anti-terror squad today, a security source told Reuters. A police statement later said that 2 other men who were killed had escaped from a high security prison several days ago, where they were picking head-on terrorist dangers. The police officer was killed by unknown assailant during clashes with demonstrators last December of a harmful pranks in Tarawih, the impoverished southern city of Man. In some of the worst unrest seen there in years. In the following days, authorities carrying out a hang of the culprits, who their alleged followed the ideology of the militant group Islamic State. 3 other policemen and 1 suspect were killed in the operation.
With me, Adriana Nazura for Sport News Badminton. Kuala Lumpur. After 4 months of separation, the couple Nur Izzuddin Rosani, Gozi Fi, returned to the court with a victory in the first round of the United States Open early this morning. The country's main doubles managed to defeat Mexico's representative, Job Castillo, Luz Navarro 21-16, 21-13 in a match that took place at the Mid-America Center in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Those who appeared as the third choice, passed the first test when they were separated last January before joining the mission to hunt for a slot to the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The victory saw Izzuddin Zifei face off with home team's representative Chen Ziyi, briefly finished to find a slot in the quarter-finals early this Friday morning. Previously, the couple gave the excuse of no understanding, and last May they decided to get back together again. After the US Open, Izzuddin Zifei are also scheduled to compete in the Korea Open from July 18 to 23 and the Japan Open from July 25 to 30 in their efforts to collect points for qualification to Paris. Last year, Izzuddin Zifei managed to emerge as the champion of the German Open and the Swiss runner-up of the Swiss Open, in addition to helping Malaysia lift the Asian Team Badminton Championship trophy.
I didn't know this could be so easy. Big.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to all viewers. For us to follow the weather development this morning for everyone. Today is the weather forecast here and also the next Sarawak with an increase in speed and also the accumulation of wind in the area, especially involving the western waters of Sabah and also in the north of Sabah. Western waters of Sabah and also in the north of Sarawak, which lead to a thunderstorm that result in heavy rain in the Kebabe area starting from 13 to 15 July 2023. All the public and local residents to be vigilant at this time, not accepting the warning of strong winds and rough sea that had already been issued early by miners. Starting around July 15 to 18 involves the first category in this shaded area, with wind speeds of around 40 to 50 km per hour. And also wave height that reach between 2/10 of 5 meters to 3/10 of 5 meters in the water area. And it is very dangerous for all water activities, small boat recreational activities, as well as sport activities and also sea recreation. We advise local residents to always be vigilant when in a water area in question, especially to fishermen who catch fish or who are working in the following water area. That's all the weather information for this time. And the latest weather information, you can keep browsing our website below to follow the weather forecast. That's all from me, Ceko Alia. Assalamualaikum and salam madani.
That's all from us. Assalamualaikum.